7:48. Let's go back into the Zoom room where we're going to get Mayor Jesse Alig, and I believe he's also with Umatic Mayor Johnny Quinata. Yes, he is. Right on. Good morning, mayors. Thank you for joining us on a government of Guam holiday. We'll get you your holiday pay. Check is in the mail.
Good morning, Jason, Bree, and Chris.
Good morning, Mayor. Let's just start. Of course, always a pleasure. Thank you for jumping on this long distance. He's long distance. It's all the way from Umatic, guys. There might be a delay. What time is it down there, Mayor?
Thank you for having me.
What time is it down there?
About 10 more minutes to 8.
Okay, good. Right on. It's good to know. Mayor, so people are just wondering, it's a holiday. Like, is there anything going on in your... I mean, there's always something going on in Umatic, but is there anything like, reenactment or any kind of ceremony going on in Umatic?
No, we're not having that. We're just trying to keep the pandemic real low down here in the village. We're just having the ceremony. After the ceremony, we have a little, lunch. And everything is set apart at 6 feet. So, we'll be taking temperatures and, making sure that everybody's safe. That's we're still keeping, I know we're on Pier Cord 3, but we're still trying to keep it safe down here.
Right on. Mayor, so when you said you're having a ceremony, can you tell us a little bit more about the ceremony? And is this like open to the public or is this just like a government official type thing?
No, it's not open to the public. I have my constituents down here too are asking questions about it. I mean, they can go to the fort and, they just have to be away. There's going to be cones where, there's only 25 people that are allowed, but we'll see what happens. You can't control it. So we're going to see what we can do. The thing is, we're just trying to keep people safe so that nobody catches the COVID. Now that we're here, even our bathrooms will be open because I have my staff be, keeping it clean as they go through the bathrooms.
Mayor, so what type of ceremony is it? So it's not open to the public, but what's the ceremony, and is it commemorating anything? I heard something about a plaque.
They're gonna put a placard on a rock that they brought from the government house. This is a surprise to me too. So, well, Uncle Joe and I he's the one that was coordinating with the governor's office.
Joe Quinata of the Guam Preservation Trust is who the mayor's talking about, right? Okay. So what is this? It's a rock from the government house. What kind of rock is this? Is it Tatamona rock?
Like the Latte rock, those.
Oh.
Yeah. So they put something on the rock, and then they're decorating it right now with all the flowers and stuff for the memorial for it.
So this is only for the high officials, right?
Yes, high officials.
Mayor, just because you said you're going to have lunch, and Mayor Alig, you can jump on here, but so every time they have a mayor's council meeting, this is before the pandemic, guys. Every time they have a mayor's council meeting, it rotates. Like each mayor is responsible for. So, for example, this month it'll be like I get mayor. Then next month it'll be whichever mayor. But the one mayor I know they always look forward to is when it's Mayor Johnny Quinata's turn to do the potluck for the mayor's council meeting.
That's true because he provides more than lunch. He also provides dinner for everybody.
Right. It's like lunch, dinner, and breakfast.
Yeah. Thank you, Jess. Thank you.
Right. He has Kelaguen Benadu. I saw one time they had lobster. They had mozzitas. They got all the good stuff, Mayor. So is that what you're having for lunch, or is that what you guys are having for lunch, or it's catered?
No, not lobster.
No lobster. Okay.
We had, their Kelaguen mozzitas like the president said.
Tatagat?
Tapioca, pizzas,
So it's for high officials and the media, right? Members of the media too.
Oh, the media can come down too.
See, come down, Jay.
And Chris, you guys can come down too.
Right on.
You're welcome to come down. As long as we're separate, like 6 feet apart, we're fine. And we're all wearing our masks.
Right on. Mayor, are you looking forward to? You think there's a lot of people that are going to come down to Umatic just because they're kind of used to it today?
Yes. Yesterday there was a lot of people here in the fort. I'm pretty sure because it's a holiday, they're going to be roaming around. So, I'm not going to stop anybody from coming in to see what's happening. We're going to control it, but you can stand around and look, but it's just the space.
Right.
I just want to make sure that everybody's safe. My village and the people that are coming down.
Right. When you guys go to the fort, make sure you buy a coconut from that guy.
Edwin
Quinata. Yeah, Edwin Quinata. That's the mayor's nephew.
And Martin Bersinas is doing my decoration out there right now.
Nice. Okay. Mayor.
Wow, that's gonna be nice. Martin does great work.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
Mayor Johnny, you can't let us see outside? Are you stuck there in your desk, or can you take us outside to see what they're doing, or no?
Jenna.
He has to call the AA. He doesn't know how to. He's like, I don't want to touch your voice. It's gonna make it broken.
The president knows I'm not good with the computer.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Mayor Alig, good morning. So every Monday we get the mayor's council on to do their update because there's just always so many things happening on the village level. Not today though, because it's a Guam holiday. But the mayors, of course, are still working hard. I mean, look, they're working, no doubt. But Mayor, can you catch us up on the stray dog thing? Because I thought I saw something about the types of animals you guys are rounding up. It's stray dogs, stray cats, and then I saw something about. I had to read this twice. Feral chickens.
Oh yeah, we have the chickens and the pigs. So, back when I first started in 2017, the pigs weren't a problem. The chickens really weren't a problem. But, for a lot of us, the chickens and the pigs are a huge problem. And how do you might need some expertise like Mayor Bada to figure out how to catch the chickens and the cats.
Because you gotta be fast. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's they're not the chickens won't go in the cage, and you know how we trap dogs. It doesn't work that way. Not with the chickens. The chickens are smarter than the dogs and the human beings. So yeah, so that's a challenge for sure. But yeah, it is. It's an increasing population that we need to take a handle on in PD as well. That's huge. It's huge. Not just the pigs, but the cats as well. And the chickens.
Mayor, the chickens though, that's just, we grew up with the chickens all over. Everyone's got chickens.
But not everyone's catching the chickens like before. Like I remember my grandparents on both sides of my family setting out, or catching the chickens and then raising them. But they don't do that anymore. Well, of course they've passed away, but my uncles and my aunts, no one really catches them anymore for, subsistence. So we go to the store, we go to Cost-Less, and we go to Payless to buy our chicken.
Right.
So that's probably, that
not in Pneumatic. Mayor Johnny said, no, boy, we're going to do that, boy. That's good. Never mind. Bring that down here. Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So yeah, we're speaking about the stray animals. It's been a sort of a challenge. The Santa Rita, we started it out in Santa Rita, and the Stray Animal Roundup group, they've really worked hard at looking for a short-term solution. And so I know there are critics out there, but as mayors, we really are working hard to figure out what we can do now and not wait for other people to resolve our issues. The biggest problem that we have is the safety of the people, right? And then of course the safety of the animals. And so there's the hiccup with our roundup. And so we are meeting this week to talk about our short-term plan. At the same time, we're hoping that the senators will join us in this meeting to talk about a long-term solution, because definitely we know the roundup it's truly just a short-term plan and it won't resolve our issues. But again, the mayors are just taking a proactive approach to this. It really isn't our responsibility by statute, but it's within our village, and we just need to do something about it. So I know we've always talked about it, but it really is a serious problem. I know in the 35th legislature, there was a bill that was proposed or that was introduced, and it was a spay, neuter, and release program. And I know that not all the mayors were on board with the release portion of that bill, rightly so. I mean, we have to deal with so many other issues within the community on top of the animals that are released if we spay and neuter them. And even if they're spayed and neutered, they're not being cared for. And so there's, it doesn't work out. It's not as easy as everyone thinks, or it's not as convenient as it might seem to just spay, neuter, and then release them and hope that they're going to live a good life. They're probably not, I mean, they're going to get run over. They're not going to be fed. They're not going to have shelter. So we're going to run into those issues. So we hope this week we can resolve some of those, or we can talk at least about some of those issues and come to a solution for a long-term solution. But like I said, I know there are critics out there, and they've criticized Mayor Paco and his team for, the short-term plan that they've executed. But I give them so much credit for doing it together with the other mayors that have joined him, along with Mayor Alvarez from Santa Rita, because they've captured dogs, and we've made some headway with Gain. So Gain is now accepting the animals. I know there's still some difficulty with it, but at least we're moving forward with those stray animals.
Just to be clear,
but of course, ultimately, we want a long-term solution.
Right. But just to be clear, Mayor, you're not spaying and neutering chickens.
No, we're not spaying and neutering chickens, not at all. If we, but there could definitely be a good plan for those chickens. I mean, people are looking for work. That could definitely be another industry for us.
$1 a chicken? How much? 50 cents a chicken, right? Because you got to be fat. You got to come around the side, right, Mayor Johnny? Mayor Johnny, let me tell you, he doesn't look like he's that fast, but when it comes to catching rooster, this guy knows what's up. Because you kind of come along the side like you're just looking normal.
We're not good at economics. We can't sell that for 50 cents. Especially if the mayors are going to be the ones to go out and catch those chickens. Man, we need to sell them for a lot more.
Right on. Okay.
Hey, Jace, I just want to let you know, Chris, Jen is taking some pictures.
I see. Yes, thank you. Wow, these are nice. Thank you for that, Mayor. What about the budget, Mayor Alig? Have you guys got a chance to look at your budget proposal that was sent to the legislature?
We have not. I know our admin office and our executive director has definitely worked on that, but we have not. We have not actually delved into that. We plan to in the next month to take a look at that. What we're looking forward this week, though, I mean, if we're looking at just by week, Senator Moylan reached out to us regarding a public-private partnership bill that would help the villages with their sports facilities, maintain their sports facilities and their recreation centers. And so we're always looking for ways to find funds to keep our facilities maintained and to keep them working for our people. I mean, we can't always rely on the general fund, especially now these days with COVID and all. And we're expecting quite a bit of money, right, from the Fed. So hopefully, that won't set us back too much. But we're looking forward to hearing more about Senator Moylan's proposal for us. I think it might be a win-win situation. He did the same with the Southern High Gymnasium, and I believe that that panned out. So hopefully that's something that we can work on, and we're hoping to talk more about that this week. The other thing that we're excited about this week is working with DOE. And I know that the superintendent spoke on your show about it already, but the community learning centers. And so they've really pushed that out. And there's so many already around on the island in the different schools. But we're looking at how this ESF funding can actually permeate into the villages, into the communities, because that's where the children are, that's where the students are. And so most of us have sports programs, most of us have after-school programs and other extracurricular activities, and we're wanting to see how that process, that mechanism of helping the students can actually get into those programs so that we can reach more students, because every student is really has been affected by this pandemic in one way or another, and their learning styles have changed. So we're definitely excited to see how we can be partners with GDOE on that. So those are the two big issues this week for sure.
Mayor, I just wanted to ask with the budget, right? I know you said you haven't really gone really into it, but as far as you know, are all of you guys still getting the same budget regardless of village size? Because I know that's kind of been a discussion the last couple of years.
So our budget is lump sum, so that is determined at our level. And I am, as the new president, I am determined to talk more about how we can make that more equitable for everyone. Because I know that in our past, in the fiscal 21, Mayor Ernest was really loud about it, and he justified it in his own way, and the majority of the body agreed with him, regardless of the way in which he derived that budget. Majority agreed with him, and that's how that was this passed. And so this year we're definitely going to take a closer look at it and see how we can better serve everyone, because I mean it's true, right? Denado is definitely larger than PD,
Right.
and so we're definitely going to take a closer look at that and have a better solution for everyone, because in the end it affects the people. In the end it affects the communities we serve.
Mayor Johnny, thank you for coming on. We're going to play these pictures, but be safe in your village today, Mayor. Unmute.
Jace and Chris, thank you for having me. I'm great. Thank you for having me. And you're welcome to come down if you're free after 10 o'clock.
After 10, okay.
I always listen to your when you guys are doing the talk show.
Thank you, Mayor, so much. Yeah, we'll see if we're gonna get a carpool. I gotta check my boss brief. Okay, that's the Mayor Alig. Thank you. Hey, I like your shirt. Is that JFK or what? What's the deal with your shirt?
It is JFK.
Right on. Geckos.
Yeah. Islanders, Biba Islanders.
Okay, there you go. See you guys. Thank you, Mayors. Hey, Sabrina Salas Metsanani, good morning.
Good morning.
You want to go catch some chickens later?
Oh.
Did you hear that? They're rounding up